So let us start. I think everybody has done. So what we were discussing is कि अगर दो प्लेट्स हैं हमारे पास, उनको अगर हम चार्ज देंगे, because of the charge on them, there will be electric field set up, and that electric field will create potential. The electric field is there because of the potential difference. So more the charge given to the plates, more will be the potential difference. That ratio of charge to the potential difference is a constant. It only depends on the geometry of the plates. ठीक है, तो ये एक प्लेट है. इट कुड बी एनी थ्री डायमेंशनल बॉडी, बट वी विल कॉल दिस एज technically as a plate. Plate is something which can store charge on it. Okay, and it is generally conducting. So this C is given by Q by delta V. Q by delta V. Delta V is also known as voltage. Voltage comes from the term volt, that is potential difference is denoted by voltage. It is stated as voltage also sometimes. This value will always be positive. Remember that Q is not the charge on the capacitor. It is charge on either of the plates of the capacitor. Net charge on the capacitor is always zero. The unit of capacitance is farad. The SI unit is given the special name farad after the scientist's name, that is Michael Faraday. It is 1 coulomb per volt. But actually, 1 farad is a very large unit. And in all the electronic circuits that we have in different devices, electrical devices, the capacitance used is will be of the order of few microfarads or few picofarads. Okay, so these are the practical units. Okay, so यहाँ तक आप लिख लीजिए, then we'll proceed further. So this diagram depicts a parallel plate capacitor. This is the most common type of capacitor that we'll be doing in your entire 11th, 12th. ठीक है, हमारे पास और भी कैपेसिटर्स हैं, बट मोस्टली क्वेश्चंस आपके जो फ्रेम होंगे दे विल बी सेंटर्ड अराउंड दिस पैरेलल प्लेट कैपेसिटर. Now what is a parallel plate capacitor? Two parallel plates which are conducting in nature, they are joined through a battery. So the job of the battery is to shift the charge from one plate to the other, because battery has a potential difference. अब बैटरी में पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस इसके टर्मिनल के अक्रॉस होता है बिकॉज ऑफ इट्स सम केमिकल प्रॉपर्टी. तो उसकी इलेक्ट्रोकेमिकल इक्विवेलेंट के बेसिस पे पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस इज डिफाइंड बेस्ड ऑन व्हाट इज द इलेक्ट्रोड्स, व्हाट आर द इलेक्ट्रोड्स यूज, कैथोड एनोड कौन से हैं, उसके बेसिस पे देयर इज सम पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस. So when you connect a battery, then one of the plates will will be at lower potential and the other plate will be at the higher potential because of the potential difference between the electrodes. Okay, so the terminal which is the negative terminal which is connected to the plate, that plate will accept electrons from the other plate which becomes positively charged. Because of this difference in the charge configuration, there is a potential difference and setup of electric field. तो प्लस क्यू वाली प्लेट से इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड लाइंस नेगेटिव क्यू वाली प्लेट पे, ठीक है, फ्लो करेंगी. देयर विल बी अ पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस. द रेशियो ऑफ दैट चार्ज बाय द पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस इज योर कैपेसिटेंस. इज इट क्लियर? दैट इज व्हाट हैज बीन एक्सप्लेन्ड इन दिस स्लाइड. Now how do you calculate capacitance if you are given a capacitor? So there is a standard procedure that you need to follow. Okay, so write down this slide. लिखना है. Okay, so I hope you must have written all that. अब देखो क्या कर रहे हैं हम लोग. You are given you are given a spherical conductor or spherical shell on which, let's say, you put some charge plus q. Okay. Now you wish to find out the capacitance of this spherical conductor. So one question that might arise in your mind is, where is the other plate? In this situation, only one particular sphere is given, which is a conductor. So that is only one plate. Where is the other plate? So we have to assume another imaginary concentric sphere, the radius of which is tending to infinity. That means it is a very large sphere of radius equal to infinity, and the charge that is taken out from this sphere is given to this sphere. This is what we are going to assume. Even if that doesn't happen, अगर आप एक्चुअली ऐसा नहीं भी हो रहा है तो भी इस सिस्टम की कैपेसिटेंस डिफाइंड है. और जो प्रोसेस है वो प्रोसेस हमेशा क्या है, दैट यू हैव टू अज्यूम द चार्ज plus q and minus q is distributed on the two plates, and then you have to find the potential difference and then find the ratio of q by delta v. तो इसके अंदर हम उस सिचुएशन को मैनिपुलेट कर रहे हैं. कैसे मैनिपुलेट किया? वी assumed another sphere at infinite distance concentric with it. अब इसका पोटेंशियल जीरो हो जाएगा, although it has got a charge minus q, but इसका potential will be zero, and the electric field lines that originate from the surface of smaller sphere of radius r, they will extend till infinity. So what is the potential difference between the two spheres? Potential of this sphere is 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught q by r. Am I correct? 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught q by r. And the potential of that sphere of radius infinity is 0. The potential difference is also this value, 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught q by r. Right? So if you calculate q by delta v, your capacitance will turn out to be 4 pi epsilon naught r. Now you can see that this expression is purely a function of electrical properties of the medium. इस केस में मीडियम बिटवीन द टू प्लेट्स इज वैक्यूम, इसलिए वो 4/epsilon naught आए हैं. अगर मैंने इन दोनों प्लेट्स के बीच में मीडियम को डायलेक्ट्रिक अज्यूम किया होता तो उसका डायलेक्ट्रिक कांस्टेंट के भी यहाँ पे आ जाता है. तो 4/epsilon naught टाइम्स के टाइम्स आर. व्हाट इज आर? आर इज द ज्योमेट्री. तो ये जो फंक्शन है, दिस expression of capacitance for spherical capacitor is purely a function of its radius and the intervening medium between the plates. It does not depend on charge, it does not depend on potential difference, because potential difference is a consequence of the charge given to the plates of the capacitor. अगर आप प्लेट्स पे कैपेसिटर की प्लेट्स पे अगर आप चार्ज नहीं भी रखेंगे, उसका जो पोटेंशियल है, उसकी जो कैपेसिटी है चार्ज स्टोर करने की, एनर्जी स्टोर करने की, इट इज अ फंक्शन ऑफ दिस एक्सप्रेशन. इज इट क्लियर? It is like similar to what you have in the capacity of, मैं अगर analogy create करना चाहूँ तो the analogy is, let's say you have a bucket in your house, so it has got a capacity of, let's say, 20 liters. So you can put 20 liters of water in it. That is its capacity. It doesn't mean that it will always have 20 liters of water in it. Is that clear? The charge and potential difference, they are cause and effect, but capacitance is a geometrical factor. So this is a parallel plate capacitor, which means that two plates which are metallic, they are connected by the means of some external electromotive force or a battery, which creates potential difference. And in the process of creating the potential difference, charge gets redistributed. So one of the plate becomes positively charged, the other plate becomes negatively charged. As a result of which, electric field is set up between the two plates. Now the distance d between the two plates is so insignificant in comparison to the dimension of the plate, that we can consider the electric field between the two plates to be uniform, and we can treat these plates to be infinitely wide. Is this clear? So these plates are infinitely wide for our assumption, and we can assume that electric field is uniform all throughout. But that will not be the case actually, because as you move towards the edges, the electric field will be bent. It will be slightly curved. And some of the field lines that you can see, like this electric field line or this electric field line, these are called fringe electric field lines because they exist in the fringe element. Now, such an arrangement is known as parallel plate capacitor. Okay, now how do you find out its potential difference when a charge plus Q is given to them? Based on that, you find the electric field. From the electric field, you find the potential difference, and then you find the ratio of charge to potential difference. That gives you this expression. So if the two plates have charge plus Q and minus Q, the electric field between them will be sigma by epsilon naught. Electric field between the metallic plates will be sigma by epsilon. What is sigma? Charge density, which is Q by A. What is electric field? Q by A times epsilon naught. That is the electric field between the plates. What is the potential difference between the plates? Electric field is potential gradient. So delta V can be written as ED. Why ED? Because E is uniform in this case. So you have Q D epsilon naught A. So if you rearrange the expression to find capacitance, C is equal to Q by delta V, you will get capacitance as epsilon naught A by D. So C again is purely a function of area of the plates, that is its geometry, and the distance between the two plates.